All right. Let's see, input 5. Oh, hi. And you caught me unprepared. I was gonna actually pull up my YouTube page and see if anybody's actually watching. But I was gonna put it on another computer so it doesn't wind up being echoed. Okay, we're almost there. Not quite as fast of a computer, but it's got the old style hard drive, so it takes a little bit longer to load. Okay, anyways, as you can see, I have started a new map and kind of started off, or at least ended, to start recording what I've already done in a prior map, except for maybe this building I've kind of built already. This is like phase 2, I think, of this particular building, and I'm just barely starting to build this building right here. And this structure is actually for my residence. More like that's going to be the town hall over there where my cursor is. And this, you're probably wondering, wow, it looks like a spaceship landing craft. But actually this is my lab, and for now, right now, my sleeping quarters. I have advanced genetics over here, I have Tinker's Construct, I have your basic enchanting library, fireplace, and yes, I don't have this enclosed because I do need to access it for alchemy. And of course I got my stands over here. And this is actually one of my favorite mods. It's kind of hard to live life without this mod. So anyways, I can make ice cubes, obsidian, handle wood, do some smelting, and recharge some armor, and then actually turn a glowstone and netherrack into liquids. As you can see, I've gotten some lava going here. And lots of free space over here. I might put some armor stands here, or maybe a tool rack. But up here, I do plan on putting like my potions, my library, and my armory here, and then maybe a bedroom on one of these sides. I just got to decide which views I want to use for what. And then I'm just going to actually put a roof up here. I was actually going to make a castle, but I had two different ideas that kind of conflicted. So I want to put a castle up here, but I can't really do walls. Or maybe yes and no. The walls might be more effort than I really want to put into building a castle up here. But the other idea I had was I love doing bridges. And I think it's really cool when these villagers actually use the bridges and the ramps and the stairs. So if you can make a convenient path for them to use, they'll use it. Oh, if anybody's in the chat room, I'm not quite there yet, so give me a moment. It just said that I'm being viewed by one person. So let me load up YouTube. And yes, I do have a bit of a dry mouth problem when I'm talking too much. Okay. Gotta reduce the volume a little bit.
I am done working
with
now.
This other
what
control.
Shall we build?
Otherwise I start getting an echo. Okay, yeah. So anyways, do you think this is a better map? Looks like the builder started putting support beams. Awesome. Okay, I should check to see what materials he's needing, or she's needing. Okay, some more oak planks. We could take care of that. We'll give 2 just for good measure. It is actually kind of nice to actually have someone else build. instead of me all the time, and that's one of the reasons why I enjoy this mod. It's actually a she. So you can kind of see a little bit of a triangle there. If you come over here and look at the guys, they don't have that, so that's about the only way you could differentiate. Okay. Alright. Right now the builder's working on this building over here, so he's not going to be using the bridge too much. Let's see, I probably need to... I want to put the post office close to the storage room. Actually, I'll give you the actual name. Okay, it's called the warehouse. So, where should I put the next item? This is the building I'm going to build next. It kind of looks like a chest. Oh, here it is. It's called the delivery man. So just kind of think of UPS. So probably what I want to do is... we could probably stick it right here close to the builder. Probably a little more this way. I'm not sure where the door is going to wind up. That's a downside to this particular mod. And if I do try to use this thing, I don't know, well, let's try this. It says it's a scan tool. Okay, I'm not sure what it did. Ah, I can't move. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it lets me change the building. Or at least... oh, that's up and down. Exit. Okay, so I have no idea. I know it's not going to be this building, so it's showing me a building that's not going to be built. And I'm glad it's not going to be built, because I prefer what it builds instead. Come on, exit. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, looks like my stream is timed out. Try typing something and see if it stays current. If it stays current, then I'm not going to try refreshing it. Okay, it is not refreshing either chat or video. Control R. Okay. Looks like I have to refresh it to see new text, which is the downside. Otherwise I would have just left it the way it was. And this guy is nearly done finishing. Okay, we put in the request to build the building. How is my recording? Audio good? Okay, you will notice I have bedrock here. And it's actually always my favorite to line my favorite buildings or my buildings with bedrock. And then use the teleportation system. This is basically unfinished. And this is actually set up so if anybody decides to join my server and they decide to go on a TNT run, then they're going to have a harder time destroying things. But I'm sure they'll come in and they'll have to take TNT on the inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and start building up here while I'm waiting for this guy down here to finish. He is nearly finished. Just have to finish building this flat top roof. Not perfectly flat, but a little bit of a curve. Okay, so I have to decide which windows do I want going where. Which one's going to be the best view? So this side and this side is going to be towards the village. Okay, so I want my library to be on one of these two sides that I just talked about. Now, do I want to go with an A-frame immediately? Which I don't think is going to look good. I want to actually kind of go a box and then do kind of like a triangle. So my bookshelves aren't going to be kind of doing this thing too. So at least probably about 3 or 4 blocks, maybe 5 blocks, and then I'll start doing my triangle. And then we'll just basically we'll no longer do stone. It'll just be wood from there on up. Although that would conflict with me wanting to cover it with bedrock. So what do you think? Should I continue the bedrock or stop it right there? Kind of do more stone or wood? I'm going to grab a drink real quick. But what do you think? Stone or wood continuing upwards? Okay, that's what I would have thought. I would have preferred it that way too. But I'll still make it look good though. This is me nipping at the juice. Peach tea. That or raspberry are my 2 favorite flavors. Alright. Okay, it's nighttime, so the builder is not going to build. Now you're wondering what this thing is for. I was just using it for a measuring tool because I wanted all wings to be the same size. And then I was going to put a great big window here. And we will probably start with the library on this side. Ah. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the reason why I've chose the glass that I did. This glass right here lights up, and there's not an additional texture in there like you have with like Minecraft glass in this. So the more textures you have to look through, the harder it is to look through the window. I'm going to actually break up this big window because I figure a castle is pretty heavy and you don't want large windows in it. So I'm going to do that, and let's see how it looks. I do kind of want to go 2 stories high, because I'm sure the library would look really cool with a balcony. But it would be an internal balcony, not an external balcony. So you can kind of look down over the village from an angle. For example, right here you can't see down. It's the only downside to a reinforced building like I've got it right now. But if I had a balcony like this, like a second floor looking down through these windows, then I could see down there better. I can actually come up to the second floor and look down. And this would be, with the particular bookshelves I'm going to be using, a little bit of a conflict here. Actually, it probably wouldn't hurt. But, okay, going back to the bookshelves. I'm going to get rid of these scanning tools, which are useless. Well, maybe good, I don't know how to use them. Okay, so looking at the furniture here, I'm going to go with the birch because I want it to match the interior. But I also need the staircase of birch. And then this is basically where I'm going to be putting my bookshelves. And they actually blend in with the steps right here. Now if I do it like this, it still looks good. But I kind of lose my opportunity to actually put a sign there and actually tell me what's in the bookshelves. Whoops. So, let's see. Put the stairs there for a second. Okay, we could put a sign right there, and we could actually say, let's see, we'll put like Silk Touch. And that basically tells me what's on that bookshelf. And then I can have up to like 4 different books on that shelf. Probably about 4 high. So, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can just barely reach this. You can actually reach that too, but it's much easier to reach that. I could just see lightning coming down and actually burning the whole top part of the floor. And that was actually a pretty close lightning strike. I was just talking about that. I was like, kaboom! Okay, does this game have access to my microphone? I talk about lightning and I almost get hit. Yeah. Alright. Okay, and then we'll just repeat the same thing over on the other side with the right block. Now this right here kind of becomes wasted space. What I can do, however, is I'm going to put a door in there, and I can actually hide things inside the bookshelf. kind of like a bookshelf hidden inside a bookshelf. I could put another window here. Decisions. Okay, now for those people who wonder why I'm putting bedrock that does this, as for example, if I'm going to actually put a TNT block, let's see, we'll use this as a test fixture. We're going to build kind of a cheap ass, oh, I'm not supposed to say that, kind of a cheap block or box. I'm going to put TNT inside there. Oops, wasn't supposed to do that, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Okay, so this basically will explode, and the question is, will these blocks right here be safe? Will the bedrock actually protect? Will the bedrock protect the wood from getting ruined? Oh, okay. Now, if I did that with obsidian, I wonder if it would still protect. Okay. I'm just going to put it up here just for a test. Huh. I wonder if peaceful mode turns off TNT. That's strange. I'll just leave this out for testing. I'm not exactly sure how. I wonder if it's because mob griefing's turned off or if it's because I'm in peaceful mode. Okay, let me try something. I'm just gonna have it on for a short time. Okay, it's not the difficulty mode. Looks like TNT lost its bang. Okay, that's beyond me. It's like TNT doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Okay, moving on. I'm not going to worry about it. That bookshelf is too big. If I had an even number, I could have done this. It still looks like a pretty good library, though. It's just the hallways kind of want to be more narrow than I wanted it to be. And if I have a window here, I can't really put a bookshelf going this way. I can get away with a potion rack, because the potion rack is transparent, a bookshelf is not. But you can actually hide things with the potion rack. I mean with the bookshelf. But why is this? That's because it's been raining. These guys will not work. I actually meant to turn off the rain, and I wound up dropping myself. I guess I picked a biome where it rains a lot. And we'll reset the time. I guess that guy was wandering off in the rain. Actually, that's starting to look pretty good from this angle. Don't you agree? I don't know, I'm not bothered asking. I guess you could find out by the way they act. Okay, you notice I'm changing the block out for slabs? That decreases the chance of mobs spawning where I don't want them to spawn. Okay, this guy's finishing up. Yeah. I gotta actually take my extra supplies that I know they use and actually start putting them in these tables over here. So let me go ahead and unload what I don't need. Well, actually, what I know they need. Let's see, come over here. Let's first dump everything, and I mean everything. Okay, so we'll basically look at everything they could possibly use. Fireproof? I know they won't use that. basically giving them everything they could possibly use. Ah, my inventory's full. Keep this organized, so everything that's wood is going to go in this box, at least until it overfills. So all the stone's going to go in this box. I'll consider that to be stone. This one I'll call functionals. And then everything else for now. Okay, so as soon as I get the delivery guy going, the delivery guy can actually pull stuff in and out, or move stuff in and out of here, and cater to all the workers. That way I have a little less babysitting I have to do. Okay, he just barely started this building, and he's going to have to dig all this out. Now, with the tools he's able to use, because the lower tier his building is, the slower and less useful tools he can use. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this out for him. We'll start from the top. I could probably get 20 blocks done by the time he does one. Okay, now there has been an update on this mod since I've played it last, but I'm going to go ahead and say that there is one thing I remember I did not like about the previous version of the Minecolonies that I played before, and I hope they fixed it. But before, I actually had to manually run around and locate each and every villager and hand them a stack of fish. Otherwise they would starve. And the delivery guy will not deliver food to them. So I actually had to run around and make sure every single villager was not starving, because the delivery guy wouldn't do it, and the villagers wouldn't go get their own food. Okay, these are the items I need in green. So we're going to go ahead and help this guy out, since he doesn't have a delivery guy helping him out yet. So we just need a bunch of oak, stairs and planks and logs. Okay, everything's turned black, which is good. That means he doesn't need any more materials. I'm not exactly sure what area he needs to dig out, so I'll let him do that. But I dug it down flat so he doesn't have to remove any of this material here. However, I don't know exactly where he's going to have his door. I guess you could say that is one other thing I didn't like about the mod. So time will tell. For now, I'm going to go to my project, or I can make it daytime and then babysit him. door on my own face. I didn't follow my own organization, but oh well. Actually, the delivery guy will not follow it either, so. Okay. Can I put a door there? I don't think I can, but we'll try. We have a birch door, but that's still gonna be... Okay, I need a solid block. Okay. I could probably try starting the triangle angle up on the second floor so that this doesn't look too elongated. Let's see how that looks. Do you think I need more bookshelves? That might be a little bit too crowded in there. Up on this floor. Maybe too crowded. Sorry, I'm a little bit cold, so I might make myself a hot beverage. Or I could try closing that door. Or I can also make a hot beverage. Well, as soon as my coffee maker warms up. Fortunately, my villagers should be working, but we'll see how that turns out while I'm making some tea. I guess if I picked up a snowy biome, I would actually be feeling really cold, psychologically. Okay, now I'm actually going to use another mod that's going to give me more of a natural look, instead of using stairs all the time. Oh, here it is. It's actually called Block Craftery. So it's a bit of a shout out to this mod, because I've been using it as of late. Okay, window's actually going to go there, so gotta remove this. And looks like I'm starting to get some lag. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to delete a mod or two. I got way too many mods in this mod pack. Okay, this is going to continue up. However, I'm going to continue the windows. Now, it is quite a challenge to give yourself so much armor and still make it look good. The whole concept of the way I usually like building is, if someone decides to grief your structure, it's going to be a lot more work on their end to do. But it's also going to be a lot more work on my end as well. Logically, it's usually better to hide your stash. Stuff you can't really replace that easily, hide it. And all the stuff you can rebuild, don't make such a fuss. Just rebuild it. Or wait for them to get tired of... Oh, I could probably... Yeah. This is actually where I'm going to put... Oh, I accidentally got rid of it. Oh well. Okay, I will need some netherrack. Or whatever this stuff's called. Ah, what am I doing? Okay, so anyways, this stuff's really cool. It looks like scaffolding right now. You just right click it, and it takes on the texture of the block you just smacked it with. It gets a little more trickier when you're doing the sides. Okay, sometimes that happens. Because if you're trying to move, it will sometimes go sideways on you. Like that. Okay, you're probably wondering why I'm doing it this way. But I'm going to add a bit of a log look to it. And I'm going to go with the dark oak. Because the reason why I like this dark oak is it looks a little bit weathered. You know, with the wood that gets a little bit darker because it's been in the weather. And then we do another overhang. The downside to this is it gives monsters more places to hide and stock your building, because they'll seek shelter where the sun isn't hitting, but they'll also be around your building waiting for you to come out. So that's the downside to having such nice overhangs. The science of Minecraft. Oh, hello. Bonjour. probably didn't pronounce it correctly, but yeah. Welcome to my stream, if you are still there. It says that I have 3 viewers, counting myself. Alright. So now you're actually seeing how I do roughs. Okay. Ugh. You guys are probably wondering, what the heck? Why so much bedrock? It's just the way I am. Okay. Ugh. Hit the wrong key on my keyboard. Lag is bad. Well, not as bad as I've ever had it. Oh, okay. Delivery of air at dim. How do I give an NPC air? That just doesn't make sense. Okay, weirdo. How do I give you air? Okay, is your inventory full?
My husband says I eat too much.
No. Is there some sort of block I need to remove? Warehouse is in need of delivery of air at dim 0, which means dimension. And here are the... Yes, I do like to teleport far off in the distance, because another way to protect your place is teleport far, far away and hope they don't have OP access. So I have no idea exactly how to give him air. I could blow in his face, or I mean in her face. Maybe that's what she wants. Nope, I don't think that'd work. Air. Why is my phone ringing? It's a number I don't recognize. And no, I don't answer it when I don't recognize the number. Okay. Intelligence 2. Okay, tell me how I could give you air. Hold on a second, I gotta pause the stream. Or I'll just put you guys on mute for a second. Maybe this character will do something. Yes, I'm live streaming.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Okay, I have returned. I need to put a great big light up sign that says on the air. Alright. Okay. Needs air. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy some blocks. Including that. And then what I'll do is I'll cancel the build and then restart the build.
I'm lacking some resources for that building. There's not enough place for my family to live here.
Okay, that's a bit weird. Maybe that's some new thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just see if it pops up again. Okay, so as soon as this building gets built, this guy might turn into a delivery guy and it'll look like he has a chest on his back like a backpack. Or it might be one of these other people over here. Because right now I have 3 unemployed villagers. So there's a 33% chance one of them is going to take that role. Hey, back to my project. Throughout the projects. Ah, my terrible building. Strange. Sorry, dead air time. I thought it was kind of weird that when you put a block here, it puts kind of like an edge where the block is up against the glass. Which doesn't make any sense, but oh well. 2 weird anomalies. Now, if that's not enough bookshelves, I don't know what is. You can see how many books, whoops. You can see how many books that they actually hold. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 books per block. That's a lot of books it can hold. So, and we'll probably have like 4 different categories of books that can fit on the shelf. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. That'd be like 44 different spell books that we could put on here and still make it look like they're not overflowing. Okay, on the edges I'm not going to be able to really fit very many bookshelves at all, but in the center that might be a different story. Or we could just leave this open and just put chests on this upper part. Because we might actually just need materials for like making the ink, the paper, the leather, the stuff like that. Just materials. So we'll just basically leave this open. What do you think? Well, for now we're just going to build up the sides and see what the attic will look like. do want to put a fireplace in here somewhere, because it's kind of nice to actually have a library with a fireplace, as long as you know that books are not for burning. Unless it's a really awful book. But it's always nice just to sit at a fire, you don't have any other distractions, and you just read a book. This is actually where I lose a lot of space because of the shielding, the building armor. So I'm actually sacrificing space for reinforcements. Alright. Sep will probably do... Okay, normally you'd put a beam here. So we'll go... We could probably go some distance. That was kind of a dead giveaway because you can see bedrock on the borders of your building, like around your windows. Now you can actually swap it out for obsidian so it doesn't look so suspicious. But since you guys are watching me build it anyways, I'm not going to really go through the trouble of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, and this is for cosmetic purposes only. My parents used to have a cabin up in the mountains, and I really miss that cabin. This kind of reminds me of the A-frame we used to have up in the mountains. It's actually one of the tallest structures on the mountain. You can actually look down at the small town below. Although I did have a window in the middle of the room instead of off to the sides like so. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at how it looks on the outside, in front of the building. And how does it look from that side? Your guys' opinion. Oh. That was yesterday's drink. How does that look from that angle? I'm quickly grabbing a spoon for my tea. Nothing like vanilla chai tea. Okay, moving on. Okay, that gets a little bit complicated. So I have to decide how I'm going to do the roof on this upper part. When you're dealing with towers and roofing, it gets a little bit more advanced. Another good thing about the way I'm armoring up this structure is if lightning hits it, the fire is not going to spread to the inside of the building, because it has to actually go through 3 layers of non-flammable blocks to reach the flammable blocks. There was actually one time I built a tower or some sort of castle inside the nether, and I covered the entire structure in lava to make it look like lava was just kind of like flowing down the hill and kind of trying to take over the castle. Warehouse is in need of delivery of air. Again? Okay.
What's it today then?
Oh, okay.
I'm lacking some resources for that building.
Okay, the question is he going to start over or continue? Or he's just studying the building to see what needs to be put and not. Okay, he's continuing. So he probably analyzed what he put or what was there. And we're back to what must be some sort of glitch. I wonder if that will be dealt with when there's a delivery guy.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
this time we're going to bypass requests. I wonder if he's getting it creatively, that he may be actually out of it. So we're going to click on this, and we don't really have any green requests. So we'll actually check this next time and see if any of them turn green the next time you request anything. But I thought I've been keeping them pretty well stocked. What are you doing, Nightbot? This is highly irregular. Okay, so nothing has turned green. Let me go ahead and exit out of this and try again. Okay, so I don't have any green numbers, so that's not the case. What is it, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, requests. Fulfill. This is going to be a royal pain in the butt. Maybe she's just annoyed that I'm not staying by her side, instead of actually building things faster than she's building things. we go again. Hopefully it's just this house.
I'm going to do my best work for you.
Let's see what she has left to place. It's going to tell us right here. So we need like 60 of that, 42 of that, and 9 of that.
You're so wise. I can help you with that.
Might just do this just for fun. Completely different color for the crown of the roof. Let's see how it looks. So a bit too flashy. We'll keep it if we can find some stairs the same color. Yep, we can. Looks kind of cool though. I kind of like it. It might be a bit too much. It almost looks like it's emitting light itself. But I wouldn't want my whole roof to look that way. That's a bit too much. Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing you. I knew it was actually an app that you had installed. We need to put a light source in here so we don't have undesirable things spawning inside here. So we'll probably put a glowstone in here. Feel like I need to check up. Unknown. Need a pickaxe. Sounds like the mod's a little bit more glitchier than the last I remember. Okay, the door is not blocked as of yet, but I was afraid it was going to be facing the wrong direction. Alright, it actually shows this is done, and I think Unknown is actually our new delivery person. Okay, let's see what the text reads. Is in need of a pickaxe at dim such and such. Okay, I guess the reason why they have added dim is like if you decided to start a mine colony in the nether or in the ender, then you'll know it. You won't be confused. But my last experience is it only lets you do one village. I don't know if you had another person on your server that can also have their own mine colony, or if you have to share the mine colony. It'll have to be an experiment we'll have to try out sometime. Okay, so let's see if our characters need any food. Okay, the one thing I know that can make your happiness of your villagers suffer is if there's not enough beds. So we're going to upgrade this house because right now it only satisfies 2 people. We're going to upgrade the building. Looks like we have to upgrade the hut as well. So the hut needs to be upgraded. That also affects what kind of tools they can carry and use. So we're going to upgrade, and what we're going to do is, actually let me just go ahead and empty my stuff. I'm not building as fast because I'm having to babysit, and it looks like a lightning struck hit here, burned away 1 block, which is no big deal. The nice thing about the way I built this place is, like for example, there's bedrock right there. So I do not have to worry about my structure burning down or getting griefed. Okay, let's put this stuff away. Okay, back to babysitting villagers. Okay, it's not giving me any inventory requests yet because I have to wait for daytime. I think it's because the AI or NPC has to look at what blocks it needs to do for the next structure, and I have to wait for it to actually walk over to the building and go, this is what I need. Okay. Okay, we cheated. And now we wait. Oh, looks like he's already put in his requests. Okay, if I recall right, this gives me a whole bunch of weird blocks that I have to actually summon into existence. It looks like a lot of wool. Green, gray, brown, black. Now this is a good game, or at least this is a good mod for testing your memory. Green, gray, brown, and I think black. We'll give him white just to be on the safe side. Okay, is that coarse dirt? Okay, so okay, we'll just look at dirt. Coarse dirt. As soon as I put this in his box, she'll take off with it. Okay, so she's got what she needs. Okay, so we have 2 different types of wood here. And some polished stuff. Okay, jungle and dark oak. Whoops. There's no alcohol in this tea. Just checking.
My husband says I eat too much.
Alright, we're just down to Mossy Stone. Whoomp, there it is. Alright, now leave me alone. Let's see, what request did we have? Is in need of a pickaxe at such and such location. We'll see if the request comes up again. Now if you follow this guy... Oh, almost punched him in the nose. Okay, the tables will actually be showing something in them by the decorations. Pickaxe, huh? Okay, so pickaxe. We'll see if he'll use an iron.
Yes, sir.
I do not know who keeps asking for a pickaxe. Okay, this guy is just standing around. Is a possibility that he may be asking for an upgrade and still working? Because he still has some more obsolete pickaxes, but I want him to use them up first before I give him any more new tools, because he has limited space in his inventory and I wouldn't be exactly sure what to do with his used up tool except for throwing it away. But it would also speed up his production if I gave him some newer tools too, so alright, let's see, check out his progress. He still has a lot of work. Or I should say she. Okay, so anyways, the lag is starting to get kind of annoying. So I may actually restart this. Fortunately, I have a computer that loads up faster. And I was hoping after I rebuilt this computer that it would actually not have this lagging problem. I think it may be that I just have too many mods. Or I need to force Java to use more memory that I have available. Because for some reason it limits itself. So let me go ahead and stop it here. I will probably keep the recording going. I just want to free up some memory space. Minecraft, however, does have a leak, especially when you mod the crap out of it. So the only way to fix that is to quit out and reload it. Okay, so Java has completely dropped out, so I'm going to go ahead and reload it now. And now we wait. Yes, I'm suffering from a little bit of dry skin. It usually happens to me during the winter. So, Gandalf, are you working tonight? You just watching my video from work or from home? Ah, I see I have another viewer. Unfortunately, it came at a time when I'm reloading the game. So have patience. I'll be there shortly. Ah, I've dropped down to me and Gandalf. Ah. Oh, hello, Emily. It's too bad I missed you, though. It probably just came and gone. Oh, okay. I guess my friend probably timed out. He's actually at work. It is possible his phone timed out due to reception. Oh, I'm back up and going. So, anyways, nice of you to join me, though. It's a nice name. Okay. I had to restart the game because I was getting some lag, and it's probably because I have too many mods on this mod pack. As soon as I actually added Minecolonies to it, it's a big mod. Welcome back. Actually, Emily has joined us. So, Emily, do you play Minecraft, or is just watching me play Minecraft? I'm getting distracted by the channel. Yeah. But that's cool. I'm glad other people are here. Now the question is this thing glowing? Kind of looks like it's glowing. I think I picked a nice choice for that, though. I like it. This is a bit narrow, but it's still satisfactory. I was kind of hoping to wind up a little bit wider. Okay, so decisions. I think I'll probably put more like the bedroom side on this side. Oh, okay, well, hopefully enjoying this one. What do you say we take a break and actually do a little bit of advanced genetics? However, I'm worried about my villagers getting killed by the monsters I'm going to put back in. Right now they're not very well protected. I could probably, if I could talk that'd be great. Probably spawn some iron golems. They do, however, retreat over to their houses and the town hall. Okay, hey, check this out. They actually use my bridges that I built them. I built the bridges, and they use the bridges. And this is actually the house that they built, but right now it's actually set up for just 2 until I do an upgrade on it. Okay. Do you guys want to see me do some advanced genetics? That means I'll be able to fly in survival mode. I'll be able to drop from any distance in survival mode. And I could double my health and so on and so forth. Even go for a nice hot swim in lava. What do you say? Shall I do it? Shall we do some genetic splicing in Minecraft? I'm waiting for the vote. Let's see. Let's put some stuff away. We could probably just spawn the creatures inside here. Of course. I gotta take off peaceful mode. I could probably do this inside the nether. Alright, let's do it. Yes, let's do some iron golems. A little bit of protection for my villagers. I don't want them to get killed during my experimenting. I may have to build that castle. Oh, yeah, I can't talk. That's probably because I need to drink some more tea. I have a bit of dry mouth. So, anyways. Alright. I think 3 should do it. 3 for each area. Total of 6. Alright. Ready to work? Good. Okay, I am going to stick it down in that hole down there. Right about here. And I apparently wound up with a pumpkin on my head. Yeah, oh well. Okay, this pumpkin has got to go. Okay, we're gonna need a syringe and a scraper. And the one thing I keep forgetting to put into my base is an ender chest. There are 2 different types of ender chests. Yeah. Drink some tea. Should I drink some tea right now? Sounds like a good idea. So many choices of tea. Alright. Alright, what kind of goodies do we have here? There's this kind. And that kind. Alright. We may run into a bit of a lag issue. This is new. I haven't seen this before. It looks like it'd probably hurt if I rubbed up against it. Is this stuff flammable? The leaves are. Looks like the wood is not, though. Okay, looks like it's making the spikes disappear. Ah, yes, let's not get carried away and lost. So we're going to go ahead and bookmark this place. I'm going to call it exit. I like the color. Well, the purple color. Okay, our beacon is set up. Let's put up a hopper too. Okay, do I have an ender pouch? And here it is. Okay, the ender pouch I'll take with me. The ender chest will basically stay here, and what it'll do is it'll automatically fill the skulker box. And then when I'm ready to move, I'll just basically dig up the skulker box and take it with me. Chests on the go. Alright, let's pull out the trusty scraper and we'll go ahead and turn on the monsters. And now we'll spawn some monsters. This one we'll keep. Okay, so what ability shall we go for next? The ability to swim in lava? How about flying? We could have done flying without turning on the turning up the difficulty. Let's go for fall damage first. Okay, so I need to spawn some chickens. Let's see how long they live in the nether. The nice thing about this is I can open my bag here, and you'll notice that that other chest actually is opened up over there automatically. I can throw all this stuff in there, and it should automatically wind up in this box here. So I can take all my skin samples home with me. Let's go ahead and do some more scrapings. Actually, let's pick on the pig zombie-man here. And he has more health that I can actually tap off of. Okay, I probably have too much in my inventory. Actually, I could have... Yep. So I probably lost some skin cells there. I lost the gold nugget because my inventory was full. I should actually bookmark this place. Or flag it. Put a beacon there. If I could move, that would be wonderful. Okay. La da 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 da. Time for some tea. Memory issue, I bet. Okay, I think I may have crashed it. Hello, computer. Oh, pfft. Okay, probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the restroom and hope for the best. See if it unlocks itself. Right now, the game will not respond. I was going to see if I could turn off the monsters and see if that would help. I'm probably going to have to remove a mod. And unfortunately it'll be the Minecolonies mod, because I started having problems after I've installed it. Just to give you an idea of how big the mod pack is, we're going to actually go and look at its size. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add a source to, say, screen capture. Ah, it's all blurry. Still a bit blurry, but you can actually see that it's actually the biggest mod I have installed. It's actually close to 25 megabytes in size. Comparing to the other, this one actually, Bibliocraft actually adds the furniture, like the bookshelves and the potion shelves and the the tool racks and stuff like that. I highly recommend this one. And then Genetics Reborn is which I was actually starting to use. It's very small, and all that does is it changes your metadata, your character's metadata. So it'll give you like let's just say stats that are more like the monsters. Minecraft is still crashed, so I'm going to go ahead and forcefully close the game and then restart it again. Not responding. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and reload it, and I'll be back while it's reloading. That's what happens when you get carried away with mods. I do have another mod pack that actually comes default with this. I'll actually see how it runs, but I won't be able to have the other mods like Genetics Reborn and Applied Energetics. I will be back. Okay, are you still there? I have returned. Let's see what kind of damage we've done. We're down to 1 viewer, and that's probably because I froze on that screen. I was afraid of that. Payload may not be larger than such and such bytes. That's about 32K. That's not very much. I'll try again. Okay, well, looks like that is messed up. Third time's a charm? Shutting down internal server. Ha! Yeah. Unfortunately, MC Edit doesn't work anymore. Or at least I haven't been able to get it to work. Otherwise I'd try saving my building. That's okay, because I could always build it better next time. I will actually have to settle for not being able to play Minecolonies on that particular mod pack. I'm going to have to delete... I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to do Minecolonies on a different mod pack, because this is my second or third attempt. I guess Twitch doesn't show up on the screen. Let's try something different. Okay, so these are the different mod packs I have. And this is the one I've actually added Minecolonies to. So I'm going to go ahead and remove them from this. And I guess we'll try this one. So, what do you think? Should I start a new map here, or should I just delete this and just continue on with this one? Currently, this is my favorite mod pack right here. This is an old mod pack I used to play with. I've actually added the TARDIS mod to it, but it does crash occasionally. That's usually when those mod packs don't quite get along. Or we could try this one, or we could try... I haven't played this one at all. And this one I played in the past. So, what is your vote? Or shall we actually play some Diablo? I don't have Minecraft being paid for currently, so I don't have an active subscription. Unfortunately, World of Warcraft doesn't hold my attention like it used to. Most of which is because, in case you're wondering, it doesn't... I kind of feel like the game's changed too much, and that I'm kind of being forced to play the game in the way that I don't really enjoy playing it, with the changes that they've made. And also, it's usually, the way they've changed the weapons and the armor in the last expansion. It kind of feels like it's all for naught, because it always keeps changing, and it kind of feels like you're wasting your time trying to acquire things you do. It's just all boils down to just leveling past that section, and hopefully they will make it better on the next expansion pack. Alright. The one I haven't played before. Okay, so we'll go ahead and try this one right here in the middle. Although I haven't really... These two right here are pretty balanced as far as the time I've actually spent looking at them. So do you want to actually go with the Minecolonies official, or this one, which I have no idea what it's got? So this guy in the middle, or this on the side? The official. Okay, I'm for that. I like that idea. And the monkey flips the switch. Boom. Okay, while it's loading, I'm going to remove the Minecolonies from the other. So much work put onto that, but it was only about a day's worth of work. I really don't have any plans for tomorrow. Well, let's see. Actually, I'm going to go to the grocery store tomorrow. Get gas and car wash. I think that's about the only thing that I do have on my list of things to get done. So I won't be on as early as I was today. Alright, it has loaded. Actually even quicker because it has less mods. I'm going to completely start a new one because this one I just randomly started and didn't do much with it. Just to see if it would actually not crash. So let's go ahead and it's just a random name. Basketball. Not that I enjoy playing basketball, but someone else is watching basketball. Okay, we do have biomes aplenty. Huge biome. I don't really change anything else. Done. Okay. I try to put the seed name as the same as the world name. In case it winds up being a good map, then I can remember which seed I actually used. Ah, excuse me. Okay. It looks like we got a little bit of fog, which is fine. I kind of like that. Oh, the grass is really green. And looks like everything has health bars. Now, I don't usually like building too close to a village, because if you have overpopulation on that village, you also start running into lag issues. So, let's go ahead and teleport off onto the yonder. Just basically type in a random number, 6 digits long. And off we go. We take away our anti-gravity and land on the beach. Boom. Okay, I think this is a good spot to start my village. My village. All right. Do you like this area? Not quite as hilly as the other place. We may still be able to do bridges and stuff like that, but strange. Ah, another village. And another village. Wonder how close they are together. Okay, so if I go forward, somehow my head drops. Okay, there's a lot of water pockets, so I guess we're going to build in the desert. It is possible for me to build castle walls around my village too, and protect my villagers. Although there is one thing about the mod pack. I don't know if they've changed it, but the mod pack actually also comes with its own hostels, which unfortunately do not follow the rules of not spawning near light sources. They'll actually spawn right next to the houses, which I think is really stupid. But I guess there's no such thing as the perfect mod. Okay, so let's see what mods we have. Edible bugs. Yummy. We got the elevator mod, which I find very useful. That's a mod I haven't played with before. Kitchen mod, yes. So I'm just getting an idea of what I have to work with before I start working on ideas. Sometimes not having a whole lot of mods is good, because then you have less issues with resources like memory and processor. And you have less things you have to worry about. Okay. So we don't exactly have my favorite mod as far as having pulverizer and electronic furnaces. So we will make do with what we got. Okay, first line of business, we're going to go ahead and start our village. And I'll probably work on my own little HQ and start building castle walls. That is my goal. Right on. I'm so tempted to add Bibliocraft to this. But it is too late now, I've already started my video. So yes, I'll make do with what I got. Besides... Alright, so let the carnage begin. Ooh, smeltery. Yes, I will give this mod my full attention. Well, almost. Barrel. Although, if you ever do play on my server, we get... This is a same mod pack through Twitch. If you have Twitch, you just download it. I haven't modified it at any way, so we would just have to get like a server with the same mod pack, and it'd be very interesting to actually see how this works. Restaurant. This must be a newer version of the mod pack. Barrel. Where is... Where's the town hall? Oh, I just not seen it. I guess I was distracted by all the newer stuff. Okay, where to stick it? There might be a lot of avalanches here. A lot of sand collapsing in on itself, so this may not be the best spot. And we're kind of close to a village, and we got quicksand and lava. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna make it do. And here we go. Word is out about new colonies. Soon the first settlers will join your newly founded colony, if there is enough space around the town hall. Experienced magistrates can turn off these helpful messages in the town hall block. The first settlers arrived. Okay, we already read this part, and it's repeating. It'll probably say it every... Okay, don't make love to the cactus. It's a bad idea. Oh, looks like these have changed. Construction tape is no longer yellow. Well, the only difference is I don't have the hills. But if we have collapses, then I can still build bridges. I'm not going to fill it in with sand unless I have lots of sand I don't know what to do with. Or if, unless it's a very small hole, then I may still fill it with sand. If it's a big collapse, then I'll put a bridge across it. Because I do enjoy when the villagers use my bridges. Okay, so I need to actually set up the builder's hut. Now, will this guy drown in the quicksand, or will he go around? Whoa, that's much bigger. Building. What? This is different. This is way different. Birch, dark oak, medieval. Let's go medieval dark oak. So it looks like it's going to give me a choice, which is cool. Alright. Show me what you got. If you got. And over here, build building. Medieval birch, dark oak. Begin. Build building. Build building. Oh, okay. There's some new stuff there as well. Okay. You are standing around doing nothing. Why? Is it because you need a list of recipes? Do I need to teach recipe? Any requests? Ah, yes, okay. Now this is a perfect opportunity to see if I hit request and see if he suddenly has the shovel. Okay, somehow he just has a wooden shovel. I didn't give him the wooden shovel, so let's see if he'll move if I give him a gold shovel. Okay, you have gold shovel. Okay, let's see if we have any collapses. Looks like a great place to go fishing. Alright. Okay, what I'm going to do, because I know that the villagers are going to expand and probably... So I'm going to build a wall around my village and try to keep the normal Minecraft villagers away. And then when I turn on the monsters, well, the monsters are going to probably keep the other villagers in check. But I got to protect... Oh, I'm throwing things. Well, let's turn down the difficulty. If I can get a power source, reduce lava, then I don't need coal anymore, because I can actually use their furnace. I failed to make this small, but oh well. I don't have a magma crucible either. So that goes that idea. Probably go 2 more blocks higher and then I'll start my roof. Alright. Strange. Had a little bit of a shadow there. Kind of a lighting glitch. Trying to determine where I'm going to put my front door. I could probably put it there. But I'm going to have to fill some holes with sand. For now, we'll just start with an ordinary door until I can figure out what I can get away with first. so very soon he's going to need a new shovel. Some of the sand away from him, so he'll have more space. So what do you need? Request. Okay, let's see if he got that. Okay, looks like it gave him some. Standing around doing nothing. Okay, so I probably need to complete his list. Torch, dirt. Used to my new keyboard. Okay, so he needs more stairs, and I have no idea where to get this from. Okay, so we need the dark oak door, and... Okay, let's see what we got. Stairs. More stairs. Okay, so he's waiting on the stairs. For some reason he was not getting it. He's actually throwing it together pretty quick too. Different. I think our structures might be too close. Oh, I might have to cut this short. I'm getting a little bit fatigued. And yes, I do have to get up at 4 in the morning, so... Oh, game volume is very loud and your voice is very quiet, at least on my end. Okay, well, we could probably adjust that. Wow. He just built that pretty quick. Okay. Or maybe I just need to speak louder. I'm just getting tired and that's why I'm speaking quieter. Is that a door? Frame. Wow, new houses to look at. Awesome. Options. Master volume. Let's see if there's sound controls over here. No? Tools? Okay. That almost looks like Commodore Cabin. Ah! Yeah, he destroyed part of my house. That's okay. I didn't really have my hopes on that. Okay, so anyways, I consider this to be more of a test run. I should actually work on my sound. Did reducing my game volume help? And maybe it's not going to my headphones. Let's check the volume on it. Okay, any change? Has my volume increased at all? I'm almost tempted to look inside this thing. Oh. Not quite a downstairs yet. Yeah, that's gotta be his fireplace. Okay, how is my sound? Is it better? Testing, 1, 2, 3. For some reason, XSplit forgot which audio input device I was using, so it may have actually been trying to take it from my microphone that's on my camera. Can you still hear me? I'm trying to type on a different computer with the same mouse and keyboard. Alright, how about now? Can you hear me now? I feel like I'm in that one commercial, that telephone commercial. Alright. 3 viewers. Well, welcome other viewer. Tell me if you can hear me. He's probably busy taking care of other customers, and that other one might be just the bot. I probably is gonna call it a night, unless I get some input from the chat room. I'm gonna probably lay down and watch some TV. Might doze off. Ah, the tea is gone. There is no more tea. The builder is stuck in quicksand. Okay. I was hoping he had enough common sense to stay out of the quicksand. Ah, I wound up in the quicksand myself. Oh. There was fish in the quicksand. How interesting. Alright. Is anybody out there? Well, I hope it's busy at where you're working. I'm not going to say the name over YouTube. Is anybody out there? Oh, can't quite put more in there yet. Ah. Okay. It must be deep in that spot. Okay, as far as this structure, I'll probably have to move it Okay, well, I'll have to do an audio check some other night. So I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to end the stream right here before I start yawning you guys to death. Alright, and at least I could probably research this mod pack a little bit and see what is available and maybe just add, add another mod pack to it. At least one of my favorite mod packs. But hopefully I won't make it unplayable like that other one when I add Minecolonies to it, because it's tolerable until I add Minecolonies to it. Alright. Good night, everybody. I'm calling it a night. See ya.